do like the artwork of Afra and S. He really does put an effort in, so yeah. You can definitely come to the awards ceremony. Okay, so where are we going? Harder to get moving, it wants to stop more easily. So there is something a bit odd about the things I'm watching online telling you what it should happen and what actually happens in real life. Yeah, it's definitely harder to get going, but it wants to stop sooner. Whereas all the videos say, you know, they're harder to get going and it should be harder to stop. And I'm not finding that to be true. Whether it's because it's not in a straight line, because all of Newton's laws talk about the body at rest, body motion in a straight line, whether that's got something to do with it. But anyway, so you can definitely see the idea there and the principle of the principle of the magnetic motor is definitely there, as you can see. So all of you people out there have got tons and tons of magnets and all your bloody clamps and benches and things like that, you know, in your sheet metal workshops. I mean, I'm so close you might as well finish it off yourselves, eh? And we all meet in one giant convention or something somewhere, you know. I don't know. Isn't that the whole point? Well, yeah, as I say. Basically we're at stage 4 now, and with the double ring approach there, it just makes it easier to do these sort of things. So basically there it is further, it is possible, there's the evidence. It's just, you know, we're going to have to get more magnets to actually, you know, show the whole thing, and of course it'll be harder to get going. So I'll probably need, I think these things are called stators. Yeah. Basically, if you do this, you basically have half, you know, a hemisphere on one side and a hemisphere on the other. Basically, this is like a magnetic sphere. North on one side, south on the other, and vice versa, of course. Basically, and if you build these all up in a thing and bend it round in a torus, of course, it loses all the magnetism will be within the torus, just like that's the whole point about a torus. If you wrap wire around a torus, it has a very thin skin, if at all, any magnetism on the outside. It's all in the metal core of the torus. It's also true if you don't actually have a metal core to it. It's mostly just a thin skin on the outside. All the magnetism is within the coil if it's bent round in a torus sort of thing, if you're using electromagnetism. But you know, in my day, I used to say you have your electromagnetism on this side and you have your permanent magnets on the other side, and they were always encouraging you to go to the electromagnetism because, you know, you can make stronger magnets using electromagnetism, because now we have all these new magnets coming out, and there's obviously some new ones coming down the track. You know, stronger than neodymium and things like that. I think samarium is stronger, isn't it? But because it's slightly radioactive, isn't it? If I remember rightly from the early days. So yeah. Anyway, so you know, I was saying, why do you want me to study that when, you know, I can make, you know, use some electricity to make a magnet, and then that magnet's, you know, a magnet for 35 years, and it loses half its strength in about 35 years, sort of thing, you know. They will vary, of course, depending on the materials, of course. So you want me to study this thing just because back then you could make stronger magnets, but these days we've got really strong magnets that can actually physically hurt you. So, but again, as I said, you should be able to use just barium ferrite. If the principle was there, which I think we've proved, the principle was there, the principle of the magnetic motor, thrust, propulsion, basically. Do you get it? It's a vector problem. So we got magnetic thrust, a bit like the pressure on the water hose. So yeah, hang on. Attraction and repulsion of magnets, sort of thing. So you got your thrust. Stronger the magnet, the stronger the thrust, sort of thing. So that's sort of like pressure through volume, sort of thing, or flux, sort of thing, in a way. So and it's like the square of the distance, isn't it? You know, the closer I get to the source, the stronger it will get, and sort of thing. And compare that to gravity, falls off by the square of the distance. So if I have an object that's like if I have a hose here and I'm squirting it, I'll get it on the squirt.